Welcome to another edition of IMO Sports with Pedro Justice on behalf of the Boxing Voice.
The knockout was there, man. The knockout was there. I was hoping to have him walk into stuff, and you know, it was a good learning experience for me after 22 months being out of the ring. It was a great reminder of what it means to fight on a world-class level and to be a world champion.
Keith Thurman versus Josesito Lopez. Woo! It turned into an action-packed fight. Keith Thurman fans, I know you did not like that. Josesito Lopez fans, I know that you love that. Josesito Lopez got up to a slow start, and that was his problem. And his other problem was that he was taking too many punches to the face. You cannot take that many punches to the face and expect to win the fight. So let's get this out of the way early. Josesito Lopez lost the fight either 9 rounds to 3 or 8 rounds to 4. That's it. He didn't do anything better than that. The judge that had it a draw was blind. He or she was looking at, I don't know. I don't know what he was looking at, but he was not watching the fight. He had his eyes closed doing the Bird Box challenge or something, because I don't know why it would be 113 a draw, but I digress. Let's get back to business. There are 3 takeaways from this fight that I want you to focus on and listen to the sound of my voice. The first takeaway is Josesito Lopez is no one's tune-up. That's disrespect. I know he came in here. Robert Garcia's like, hey, tune-up? A tune-up? I'm going to show you a tune-up. And in the 7th round, he definitely showed Keith Thurman what a tune-up was. He was a combination away from putting Keith Thurman to the canvas. I was like, whoa. You saw the referee's eyes? The referee was like, whoa. Whoa. Keith Thurman was about to get knocked out, and it was serious. I know after the fight he was calm and collected, but in that moment, everyone who was watching the fight could feel the fact that Keith Thurman was about to get knocked out. But Josesito Lopez's skill set did not allow him to do so. He was not able to cut off the ring and do combinations. And that's the reason why he lost this fight in the first place. He wasn't able to cut off the ring and do combinations. So that one right hand looked good, but it wasn't enough. And that's why the referee did not stop the fight. And that leads to our second takeaway. Keith Thurman, rusty. Rusty. Come on, man. Offensively, sometimes early on, you can get your offense off. You're feeling good. You're bouncing around. And then what did he do? He relaxed in there as if he was still in the gym. He let his hands down. But Josesito Lopez is like, I'm not your sparring partner. I'm about to hit you. And bam, he hit him. And his eyes rolled back in his head. And Keith Thurman was in trouble. And he danced his way out of trouble. So I'm going to say that's rust, because I haven't seen Keith Thurman lose focus in the ring like that before. Like he said, he'll be watching when he gets hit. When he got hit by Josesito Lopez, he wasn't watching. he just got hit and was like, oh! And for that split second, he was out of his mind, because you could see his facial expression. He was out of his mind, and he was vulnerable, and he was ready to be knocked out. But Josesito Lopez could not throw a combination and could not cut off the ring. And so he escaped. And our third takeaway is, to the other welterweights in the division, Keith Thurman looks vulnerable. He looks like a fighter who has been out of the ring too long and may not have one-time anymore power. He may just have sometime, part-time, I don't know what time power, but not one-time power. And if Keith Thurman doesn't have any power, Errol Spence is going to eat his lunch. If Keith Thurman doesn't have any power, Sean Porter's going to bulldoze him. If Keith Thurman doesn't have any power, then Danny's going to definitely follow up and not just counter and drop Keith Thurman. And Terrence Bud Crawford tweeted, ooh-wee, you look vulnerable, my friend. And I don't know if you want to go on that side of the street. And so right now, Keith Thurman is thinking about Manny Pacquiao and rematching Sean Porter. He needs to fight 2 more times this year, but it's probably going to be once. Hopefully, Keith Thurman looks much better. And so, no tune-up. He was rusty. and he did look vulnerable, but at the end of the day, he had a champion heart. He pulled it out. And so for now, he's still one-time Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman fans, do you feel the same way? Let me know what you think. Until next time, it's Pedro Justice.